back with great quality, but we're going live to DaHanG versus chaOticz, second quarterfinal.
Fight.
And we're off here on here once again, as we have DaHanG with that railgun. And let's see how he does it. I mean, he's shown us pretty strong matches here previously.
Yeah, didn't he lose to Chance on last week though, when we didn't even stream the game?
Yeah.
So let's see if my conspiracy theory is still correct. I said last week DaHanG is losing the games on purpose to give everyone else a sense of false security at QuakeCon.
Yeah, it's possible. Let's see what he's doing today. Does pick up that red armor unhindered. chaOticz finds him with a rocket though. And on paper right now, DaHanG should be able to like destroy chaOticz. But again, you know, it's hard to tell what chaOticz's shape is like.
Oh well, that rocket and rail combo was pretty destroying.
You have taken the lead.
Yeah, that's a good game combo right there. And DaHanG now just makes his way back to the red armor, cycling it on through. And it's relatively simple stuff for him right now because chaOticz is yet to really put the damage, the hurt onto him, and he got a great start. And off of that great start, big things happen. Big leads are won. But will chaOticz let it happen? DaHanG has another red armor coming up here. He doesn't want it to go to chaOticz, so he's got to be there. He could even leave it up if he wanted to intercept, but he doesn't choose to do so. He wants to go safe. And going safe this early in the game is often the better choice.
I can take this time now to get a couple frags, because chaOticz surely doesn't have more than 100, 150. If he even has that much. So DaHanG, there he goes, he finds him. That's really the damage on him. And chaOticz is the one doing all the damage. He drops down to the red. Can chaOticz get out of there? chaOticz, he almost won that fight.
Yeah, he did a great job there, displaying some great fighting ability. And I was going to say it's DaHanG to look for that rail angle, but no, he doesn't spot it. This is a map where you want to have a zoom bind just for this map. Just for those crazy pixels that you can see. Those tiny gaps. Drops onto chaOticz again at the red armor, and it's spawning. chaOticz unable to steal it very, very close, so you can see his corpse is millimeters away from the red armor spot. Unfortunate for chaOticz. And good awareness though, and he's going to get caught by the lightning gun. That's another frag. 4-0 in 2.5 minutes. chaOticz shut down at every turn by DaHanG, as I think the Moldovians would call him. DaHanG. I think that's how it goes, right, Ince?
Your cousin should know better.
That's how my cousin says it. And DaHanG brings out the shotgun. He is quite famed for using it, whether it's a good idea or not. He makes it work. He makes it look good. He makes it look better than it is.
Oh, chaOticz. Great rocket right onto DaHanG. And
DaHanG.
He says lol, but I don't think he has an happy face.
Yeah. It's the kind of lol where it's like, you're lucky. As if
maybe instead of lots of left stands for lots of luck.
Yeah, it could be.
Oh, but if he wants to talk about luck,
lucking out loud.
he just did 2 grenades onto chaOticz and he stole the red. Well, didn't steal the red, so the red is still up and chaOticz is now allowed a chance to get back into the map.
Yep, here it is. And chaOticz now pushing his way into DaHanG, has to switch back to the rocket launcher. And back on the rail. He's got so many ways to abuse the ranges with his weapon loadout, because DaHanG doesn't really have many weapons at the moment. And unfortunately he wasn't able to get a frag, but did the damage necessary. He just has to pick up the rail unhindered, and he is good to go. If he can get the kill with the rail here, that would be really ideal. But DaHanG does scurry away. Wants to fight another day.
On another map, hopefully. For him, of course. And 10 seconds for the Meg and the red spawn. chaOticz cannot let DaHanG get any of those. Can he find him though? Here he is. Can just chase because of the... Where is he? That was so fast from DaHanG. He just left there. Oh!
Whoa, he gets the kill before the Mega pickup. chaOticz getting some clean as frags. Seriously, this is looking good. The Mega's still up on the spot. I mean, he doesn't even have to rocket jump for it. He could have just left it up, come through the teleporter, but and left it as bait. But he doesn't want that as a liability. Doesn't want that in the back of his head.
He's gonna get another frag. There we go, 5-4. chaOticz is making his comeback. Can he make it before the 5-minute mark?
Matt, it'd be so good if chaOticz made an insane comeback, because then then he could even it out. Over the years, he's just been known for being the guy that got comebacked on by Lexa. But if he could get one big comeback of his own, that'd be amazing. Mega up on the spot, and DaHanG going close range here, anticipating the moves of chaOticz, and he's going to go for the Mega. DaHanG very bold. chaOticz able to take this red, but he's committed to a fight now. Can he survive? Can he? Nope, not quite. DaHanG's pickup of the Mega gave him enough to really weather that aggression from chaOticz. Now off the spawn, it's going to get crushed.
Wow. Couldn't really do much there. I would have just hang around for 25 more seconds, being annoying. Time is not an option right now for chaOticz.
I'm just giving away a kill there.
Yeah. Oh, another one. DaHanG didn't even know that chaOticz had spawned there.
Yeah. Yeah, he just gave away 2 kills. It could be, instead of 4-9, it could be 4-7 right now. And he's just charging in with Plasma. And
that is not optimal.
And that's like what you would call almost long range, almost like mid to long range.
Yeah.
And Plasma, if you're going to do moves like that, you got to be in their face.
Or you just use it as spam, and that was really spam. He was committed to a true fly to Plasma, and he keeps rushing DaHanG. I thought he even has any armor. No, he doesn't have any armor. That was good damage, but DaHanG is the one who's gonna get the resource. Oh, no, he isn't, because chaOticz spawns on the yellow armor. But did he really want to give up 4 frags just to have a chance of attacking at the red armor? I don't think so. He is going to get the red, but DaHanG just got the Mega, so he gave away 4 frags just to have some armor.
chaOticz, good damage, but has to hit. Oh, actually, okay. I switched away from the rail. Almost wondering if he wanted to keep that. And he gets the frag off the swarm with the MG.
Doesn't have any weapons.
That's 2 machine gun frags for him, but the thing is that chaOticz's game is a little bit too risque. It's not as solid as DaHanG's, and that has really cost him. He's had the opportunities, really, he has. But DaHanG is the one which makes more in the long term from his opportunities, and that's really what it's about. That's really what marks a great player. His ability to think ahead, to think to the long game. And 7 frags, chaOticz needs in 2.5 minutes. I don't see it. But chaOticz at least has a good look about his shape.
He's probably gonna have to call Lexer to come back.
That's a low blow, man. that's a low blow. 11 years on, he still can't catch a break from that one. Well, land.
It's new for me. Okay.
Here you go. So 8 in advantage now. DaHanG, I only see him standing to improve upon this separation between these 2 players. And the thing is that chaOticz has to be thinking about the next map now. There's no hope to get these amounts of frags back against DaHanG. Int, how do you feel in chaOticz's position here? What are you doing?
I would seriously just be thinking about the next map, because right now there is no way you can ever come back into this and even pull the GG out. So let's see how the next map will go.
Yeah. So we will move on to the next one for this quarterfinal, and DaHanG should have no problem running through chaOticz. But I think chaOticz is a man full of surprises, and I think he showed us a few surprises in that game. Some potential to do really well, but I guess it just wasn't, just didn't go his way. And overall, DaHanG is just such a strong force. Yeah. It's really hard to overpower him. I mean, you can't. What is there to gain an edge over DaHanG? He's got great fighting abilities. He's got great timing. He's got a lot of unpredictability, and he's got his own flair. He's got his own kind of style. So it's hard to really practice for DaHanG. So here we go. We're getting on Furious Heights now. And DaHanG is very, very good here. I mean, he's very good everywhere, but
he was one of the first guys to ever become top level when at Furious Heights, because he was the one that actually practiced when it came out. He has always liked the new maps.
Oh, nasty rocket there. And DaHanG really blocking chaOticz from moving across. And he's waiting for that spot to pick LG, but actually chaOticz pushes him off with the plasma, but DaHanG disappears. I think he could have stayed for that red armor. I don't know.
He was railable, so he really didn't want to take that risk.
And and Mega's coming up. 200 armor for chaOticz. He should watch the top spot, but actually, no, DaHanG coming in from below through the teleporter onto that Mega health. Do you think that he should have let that Mega be stolen away like that?
I think he's a bit scared in one way of DaHanG. Couldn't really do much, and that's because DaHanG even took the time at the last red. He didn't want to commit that fight. He even took the time to get the rail, which led chaOticz to play that most defensive position, just trying to figure out where DaHanG was attacking from.
Yeah, it's quite possible. Intimidation is a huge factor against really good players. chaOticz gets beaten back again right there. Every time he just runs into these walls, DaHanG just erects a huge wall that is just not passable for chaOticz. No way to get past it. And right now, DaHanG is even applying pressure from above. Where does chaOticz even go? He doesn't even know. There's no red soon, but he's hanging out around this area. It's like, what does he do right now? Wants to make his way around to better positioning. Spots DaHanG below, and
he has a lot of armor.
Back to the 50. This is good positioning.
There we go.
He catches DaHanG with some lightning gun.
Could have probably followed that one up.
Yeah.
And since he didn't, he's not going to miss out on the red armor. He needs to hit the rail when he goes to this room. Can he do any damage to DaHanG? Not just yet. DaHanG's going to steal that yellow armor. Oh, chaOticz is there.
He runs up on the ammo at the wrong moment. Misses the mid-air attempt, and that is the lead taken by DaHanG. 1-0. chaOticz is now in a bit of trouble. This could be a 3 red. Oh no, chaOticz jumps straight in there. He gets straight on top of it, steals it from under the nose of DaHanG, and even hits a rail to boot.
That's good. Now DaHanG doesn't really have anything to fight with, besides all the armors. But he is still on starting health. So chaOticz needs to plan something right now.
DaHanG creeping on this corner at the 50. Here's the rocket picked up, I believe, below him. And just waiting. He needs to see which way to go. And he chooses the red armor. He chooses correctly. Mega chosen, picked by chaOticz. And DaHanG, as he moves across this area, giving himself great positioning. Oh, that rocket flings DaHanG over to the red. But chaOticz not following it up. Didn't realize.
He needs to come right now. He needs to charge onto this red armor as it's about to spawn, but chaOticz is playing really slow. He really doesn't want to.
Too much respect.
Exactly, and now he's in the worst position ever because DaHanG is going to get the red and he's going to have time to do damage at the Mega. So yeah, definitely too much respect he gave to DaHanG on there. Yeah,
that one rocket was the cue to just get in there. And all that damage received now for chaOticz surely means his end. He's going to meet his demise very soon. chaOticz is standing at the yellow like a helpless puppy or something like that. DaHanG is just going to make quick work of him if he's not careful. Quickly onto the 50, and here is that red armor up on the spot. Boom. Great timing from DaHanG.
chaOticz not really doing the best of his opportunities just yet.
It is still 2-0 though. He's not throwing frags away like it appeared he was doing on Cure. He's got a better sense of map awareness, it seems, on this one on Furious Heights. And DaHanG makes its way back onto that teleporter, gives him the angle. 2 rails in a row. chaOticz goes down. It's 3-0 right now, and he's got the red armor right there, ready and waiting for him. DaHanG now is set to make a huge rampage because chaOticz, he's got absolutely nothing. He just has to keep running. He's got to keep running, but looks like he's trying to stand and fight here. And backs away. DaHanG decides it's not time just yet. And Mega's going to go up for him right now. And he's going to swing all the way back for that red armor. And actually gets caught by the close range angle there from chaOticz with the rockets.
But that's the only thing that chaOticz is doing. He seems really lost in this map. He doesn't really know what to do, what to plan, how to engage versus DaHanG.
DaHanG makes his way back through. Oh, the watery passages of Furious Heights are also full of DaHanG's rockets as he kills chaOticz, and now it's 4-0 and more damage going on to chaOticz for free. DaHanG is just making this his map easily. It's very steady for him. It's such a sure thing. Everything is so certain for DaHanG.
Well, when your opponent tells you he's kind of scared of you, you can just walk all over him. Yeah. So chaOticz. I mean, if I can think of one weakness that DaHanG has, is its aim. because it's really shaky sometimes, but his weapon selection makes up for that. chaOticz, he needs to try to abuse that and also play to his own strength. And right now I'm not seeing much of chaOticz strength.
No, 200, 100 for DaHanG. He is on the prowl as he creeps around the upper area. There he spots chaOticz, as chaOticz also spots him. And chaOticz picks away the red armor. This could be an opportunity for him to do something. But oh man, he's already screaming from the blind rockets of DaHanG. DaHanG now making his way back into that mega health room, and it's just a matter of time before chaOticz falls to the ground. A lifeless heap on the floor, and DaHanG picks up another yellow, another frag, and another mega. This is just too much for chaOticz to handle.
4 minutes to go. Doesn't seem like chaOticz can plan a comeback. Like, he's getting some stack. We've seen this. Okay, this is good. He needs to follow it up. Just needs his frag. Good for him. He got the frag. He's gonna get the yellow. Now he needs to start planning a solid comeback. Because if that fight didn't go in his way, he would keep doing the same thing. Fortunately for him, that one was good. But he's taking too long. He needs to go to the mega right now before the DaHanG is well set up for it. And there he goes. DaHanG was trying to go for the telefrag there, and chaOticz, he didn't even do damage after the mega pickup from the DaHanG.
And chaOticz now 100, 100. 5 frags to gain in 3 minutes even, if I can do math correctly. 3 minutes on the clock. Red is spawning. chaOticz gonna go for the dive. DaHanG is not really interested. Not interested in that. And there is a yellow as well. He didn't even need to potentially take that. It's arm already, and DaHanG's gonna catch him. Beautiful damage there. Absolutely just annihilated him straight on the spot. It's like he was a helpless infant. He had nothing to do, doesn't he?
Yeah, that was very slow reaction time from chaOticz.
Yeah.
DaHanG get about 2 seconds of free LG damage, and that just cost him the fight, and that's gonna be GG.
Yeah, that is game for sure. Cure taken by DaHanG, and it looks like Furious Heights as well will be DaHanG, as his name is written all over it right now. I wonder where his name comes from. What is the origin story of DaHanG's nickname?
I don't know. DHG? Those are capitals? Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'll have to ask him. I have to find out. And right now, chaOticz is finding out that DaHanG is better than him on Furious Heights, I guess. So 2 minutes left. And what is your prediction for today's final? DaHanG?
I'll go, yeah. Seems like the logical choice right now.
Yeah. And there is Destruct. Sorry, why did I say there is Destruct? I think I was thinking like, I feel like Destruct could make a run at the finals this time, but I don't know. It's really hard. It's always going to be very, very close.
Well, he'll be going versus the DaHanG.
Yeah,
in the
that's
semi-finals next.
Yeah, he can make it happen. I think. I think he can win Cure against DaHanG. I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, the thing is that DaHanG as well. He's kind of known actually now for dropping maps against players that you think he should crush, or that he should be comfortable with.
Unfortunately for chaOticz, that wasn't the case.
Yeah, unfortunately for chaOticz indeed. But I mean, we've had Chance taking maps off him and beating him. We've had I think Ray did he take a map? I know Stacy took some maps off him as well. I mean, he's not untouchable. It's not like when people play against Evil or something like that, and often even could just be untouchable. It's not like that. And the same with Rafa. Rafa's maybe one of the most consistent players out of everyone. But DaHanG, you never know for sure. But it'd be really, really nice if Destruct could pick up a victory against DaHanG, because going into QuakeCon, it would set such an amazing message, such a good tone.
Yeah, it's like I'm here to get to the finals. Yeah.
Because a lot of people could, I mean, a Rafang finals could be the story of QuakeCon as well. It depends on the brackets and how Evil's performing. But we'll go to another break, guys. When we come back, of course, we'll have more action for you from the Quake Live universe.